Hey, we're here to give you feedback on your run. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to DM either of us directly or ping us in your RIP thread. It's me and Region.
Yo.
Ooh. Aw, hold on, that's hype. MCSR Lego sets? Do I have any of these? No. Yes. I have the end ship.
I don't think I've like ever put together a Lego set.
I do just because my family knows that I like Minecraft. But going back for a sec. Let's see here. Okay, the settings to me seemed weird at first, no? Yeah. What are we doing? No chunk borders?
Yeah, reset with chunk borders on.
I'm just waiting until we see the menu here real quick.
If you don't, reset with a 8RD.
Yeah, 8RD is fine.
That's fine, yeah. Wait.
8 and 50.
If you don't, reset with hitboxes on too.
Yeah, it's helpful for kelp. It's just less inputs that you have to do in the beginning of the run.
Far trees. So,
huge ravine.
Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's a big boy.
Not even thinking about like trees or anything. Yeah.
Could have elevated your TNT with okay. Never mind.
No,
It doesn't
he's
matter.
yeah. I don't think
Yeah,
that
those are
that's
good trees.
got enough as well.
Usually, like while you are waiting for your TNT to explode, you clear out your inventory of like fish and whatever else. Just so you have we are a toggle shift user, but just so we have like the inventory cleared out and you don't have to like drag your sticks.
Another thing here is just like general routing. You don't need to surface here. It's actually quicker if you keep depth and then gain air bubbles on the like descent down. Like you can see the bubbles here and like yeah, it would have just been quicker to swim.
And you can like book craft your FNS on the way down. Just having your book open all the time is really good. There's just so much overlap potential.
Nice portal as well. Holy crap. Okay. Something that just clicked for me. I read the like comment that you made in your RIP thread before. Food conservation earlier in the run. You have 8 cod, or not cod, Jesus, salmon. That's like way more than enough. So how do you run out of food here? Okay, let's just go over the overworld again. So, oh, did we take TNT damage? Like a significant amount of TNT damage? What's going on? I bet we did. I bet, yeah. Check this frame.
2.5. Oh, because your hitbox was on the side of the... Okay.
Yeah.
Usually, I just try to stand, like, somewhere diagonal and have, like, a block in between the things. So, like, there's just no way.
I just try to stand back a bit further as well. So that way...
That's true.
Yeah, like...
Because you can also take fall damage
Mm-hmm.
if you're standing, like, right here next to it.
Exactly. Like, how many times... Like, there's... Like, in the MCSR clip compilations, like, how many times have we seen, like, runners like Raynex just, like, stand right next to the TNT, and then all of a sudden it's a hidden ravine. And then they're just dead. So like that's part one. Like
Yeah.
I've been harping on runners for this for a while. Like not like just ensuring that you're taking like the bare minimum damage here. So like half a heart is like still fine. It's not ideal in my opinion, but it's still fine. But like you standing where you're standing is just kind of sloppy, I suppose. Other than that, like how are we like where do we lose HP? Don't tell me it's fall damage. No.
No.
It's not drowning. Like we enter on 2.5 hearts, right? Do you just take magma damage?
What? I'm confused.
I mean, you're gonna take a thing of suffocation damage, right? Or not 2.5 hearts. I think just like some down.
Okay.
Oh no, I was thinking like 2.5 hunger or something. Okay, yeah, the TNT is the like the big thing that like messed you up here. It took away all like it did enough damage to take away all of the rest of your saturation and slow healing. Saturation is like the healing that you get before your hunger bar is used, and then the slow healing is when your hunger bar starts to tick down, and you still heal, and that stops after 1.5 hunger bar. So the fact that you're entering the nether not only not on saturation, but still down like a slight amount of HP and like 2 hunger bars is like indicative to me of like just sloppy HP management.
Yo. I accidentally restarted my PC. Don't ask how.
That's fine. I was in the middle of a food gap anyway. Oh, here's another thing that'll do it. Like right here, you're just jumping for no reason. You can just get the same effect with just like standing still. Jumping will like cause you to use hunger as well.
And then, like, I feel like something. I've been like coaching like a sub 15 runner, and I think this guy's PB is like sub 15 or something. And
14, 17.
Okay. And like just something big I can notice off of like this level is they just always take like here fall damage for no reason.
Yeah.
Like if you take like slightly slower terrain, that'll like lose you like a second or something. Like you just go off to the left there and then do the jump or something. Like here.
Well, it depends on what's online as well. It's like if well no, there's just no way that I'm ever taking that jump. At least without like at least trying to block clutch it. Like maybe like boat extension boat clutch, but even then I'm not doing that in basalt hell.
Yeah, or even just like walk down there and then jump up and you're here like a second or two slower, but you don't take 4.5 hearts of damage or whatever this is on.
Well, it also has less to do with the like kinetic time loss of like the second and everything to do with the potential time loss of like you know if you're like you have 8 salmon here. Entering the bastion on 7 salmon isn't the end of the world. We do it all the time. But the issue is like you're still whittling down your like salmon or like you're just whittling down your HP and everything. When it's like it's how do I want to say it? It's like really easy to just like brush off minor damage, but like the more runs I see and the more I like coach top runners and coach like runners on your level as well, the more I realize just the massive disparity that top runners just understand in food. Like, okay, so I was talking with Ral the other day, and he and I went over the seed in mid-season, where even Feinberg, by the way, was clowning him for like playing it on just 12 flesh. Like his entire food source was 12 or 14 rotten flesh. Doesn't matter that much. He gets first on the seed because he was able to manage that food properly as well. Like, I know that he'd be licking his chops for 8 cod on that seed as well. So it's like eliminating like silly fall damage. It has like less to do with food conservation and more with HP conservation.
Yeah.
Housing though, that's exciting. I'd definitely opt for mid down here.
Man, really?
Versus Manhunt?
The fuck out of this.
Dog, with what axe? Are you Dugile? Are we punching the shit? I'm doing mid down. It's just sexy terrain for it. Fall damage again. Hold on. Here's another thing.
You could have already been punching a pig by now. Been at the chest.
Where are we losing this as well? Oh, it was just all saturation. Yeah, we just lost an additional 2 hunger to the... How bad was that fall?
4 hearts. Wait, no.
3.
We were already down.
Yeah.
Heart. Yeah.
No, we were down a full heart, so it's just still 3.
Yeah, 3 hearts.
And then the slow healing ticks us back down to 2. Which again is okay if it was like meaningful, like air quotes meaningful damage. But like again, we're just taking more damage, forcing the saturation to be used and the slow healing. Yeah, I think that this is good actually. I'd probably go up and at least punch that guy. Like this dude here.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. Oh, fuck me. Actually, the thing that I just saw. Check this play. You see this shit right here? Build up one, hop over after breaking that.
That's true.
Or any, like, there's just 3 beautiful gilded there. But the top one's just correct because it would anger the top guys. I don't know about that. I'd grab the other 2 blocks at least. Consistency in trades.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It's not that much slower, and especially if you like have ranked experience as well. It's like 4 or something seconds for 18 more trades. That's like an obby trade and a pearl, or sorry, that's like 2 obby trades and a pearl trade on average or some shit. You can just punch them away. They're not like they're not hurting
they can't
anything.
Get to you. But now we've mined like 6 blackstone instead of 2.
Oh, hold on.
Block the pigs off. Their feet.
Where was this?
Bam, right. What?
Oh, he did fast
You were
roll.
going to,
Yeah.
but you didn't. Yeah, block the pig's feet off. Their toes get cold. And they drop the trades.
Well, no, they warm them by dropping the trades there.
Yeah. Like the fire res. That makes it hotter. Yeah, that's how that works.
Oh, another thing that I just thought of with food conservation. Like, here, down 2.5. Like, here, were just down 3. It was actually a perfect eat. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize this. He ate before the thing. And then ate again, didn't he? No?
Maybe.
Am I crazy? No, I'm just insane. But, like, we enter the Bastion from 8 salmon in the overworld to 6. Like, no split that doesn't involve pearls should ever take 2 food down. And then by the time we leave the Bastion, we're still on 6, I hope.
Maybe.
Yes, we are. Wait, what? Why did that guy get mad?
Okay, never mind. We have a stack.
Yeah, stack and a half.
I just felt like jumping off, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to throw that up. I think you get like what 255 or 253 if you throw the splash fire res at your foot.
Yeah.
Compared to 3 minutes. So it's 5 seconds. There's just no reason.
What are these pearls? Let's see. So here, that we're like low-key staring at, well, never mind. We ended up eating, which is good. Oh, I like the like little overlap that they were doing with it though.
Yeah.
Like get another one on the bar. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Staring down pearls, jumping while trying to like block clutch, I think is definitely not the greatest use of these greatest use of the overlap that pearls give.
I used to jump while pearl and like block clutching until I lost a run to it because like I phased in the block and I couldn't get out because like you can place it inside yourself or some shit.
Yep. Well,
it's really stupid.
It's less to do with that, and again, like jumping uses food, and with how often this runner jumps throughout the run, I wouldn't be surprised if he's losing like a piece of food per run to straight up jumping. Add to that all of the rest of the damage that like this runner takes, especially pre-Bastion. Again, like I know other people watch this video. How many times have y'all heard me specifically harp on pre-Bastion damage? It's not good. Like it's one of the like easier ways to like immediately conserve food. Another easy way to do that is like realizing like what I call danger levels. Like right now you're at what, 4.5 hearts? Like you can easily like throw a pearl, and so long as you're like accurate and you're like block clutching, like as long as you do proper block clutching and you just stick to the side of the fortress or whatever, like you don't need to eat this here. Like you can stick to it, build up, run around the fortress for however long you need to before you eat again. Like obviously if you have a wither or you have a skeleton especially in your face, then yeah, before you engage them, take some time to eat. But like this shouldn't, like you're down 2 bars of hunger, running around and like finding spawners and all of that will tick it down even more to where like you can just conserve your food even more. Like this, like I say that, no, it's just like a skill issue on the clutch. And this is exactly what you were talking about, Region, the fucking jumping shit.
Yeah.
Like the jumping while clutching immediately like makes like my point of like food conservation kind of moot, because if he didn't eat, he'd be dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but it's
jumping
not.
Makes the clutch harder.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Moving backwards doesn't though. That's what I've found at least.
Interesting fork.
Oh, and then it's just beautiful. And now we're just kissing. Yeah, we're just kissing blazes. Like, yes, they
Like-
need love, but the sword can give them love.
You have like what or not 3.6 blocks of reach or something. You don't need. I don't know the exact.
What FOV are we on? Is this Quake Pro? Am I
It
crazy?
looks like 90 or like 100 or something. It doesn't. It feels too.
Oh, hold on. Was it a Soul Sand thing? Did we change on Soul Sand? Because I do this as well. But, like...
Yeah, I go down to like 85.
No, this is just... I'm confused. I'm just gonna skip ahead to, like, eye measurement. We'll get to it in a minute, but, like, we'll just see, like, the FOV.
Mountains.
Yeah, we'll
GG
go over this in a second. I need to see this.
86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that fucks... Going back to this split now. Just go on to Quake Pro. It gives you, in my opinion, a much better, like, understanding of how far away you are.
Definitely, because you have, like, a lot of reach. You do not need to be standing so close.
Well, it also looks like they don't, though.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, it actually looks like they're, like, hitting it from a decent distance, but I'm also used to, like, always playing on Quake Pro. But, yeah, that's another thing, like, Kissing Blazes. Like, we go from 6.5 hearts to, let's see, 3.5? Like, we take 3 hearts of damage there again.
And that's just, like, gonna be 2 extra food or some shit you're gonna eat.
I wouldn't even, honestly, I wouldn't even eat in this situation. I'd just play for a overworld death reset.
Yeah, so then you have, like, guaranteed food for endgame.
I mean, guaranteed food, but also full HP and saturation.
Yeah. Just work on fort splits with sword.
Yeah, I mean, fort splits in general, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
true.
because, like, we get here, and it's like a pretty, for all intents and purposes, it's a pretty linear fort, right?
Yeah.
Like, we just head in one direction, and then all of a sudden we find ourselves with a blaze spawner in our lap. But, like, I harp on, like, iron axe, like, well, not just iron, like, any axe plus iron sword in general, but obviously if you have the opportunity for diamond sword, it's just that much better. And the reason for that is it's so critical that you just clear out the spawner after the first cycle. And you don't even have to do that if you have blaze TNT. Like, you can just fully, like, you have 4 TNT in your inventory. You can donut this thing and then kill the first wave of blazes as well. Like, it's so free. But, like, you don't even move to, like, clear the spawner. It's just, like, inventory management that could have been done while purling as well.
Yeah.
Granted, these motherfuckers spawn, like, pretty quick. But it's still, like, inventory management over, like, getting the spawner cleared. And it's just, like, really, really free with TNT. And speaking of which, I've been messing with my hotbar. Not lately, but ever. I guess recently. But I'd basically say fuck the shovel for endgames and then just immediately replace it with my explosive for the spawner. So, like, 4 TNT here, just super duper free. Like, even if it's just double TNT. Obviously, I'd, like, donut here or, like, raised donut here. Doesn't matter which one, but it's, like, just clear out the spawner. And also, we don't need an axe. Like,
there's just really no world where you need one. Pre-craft explosives and...
Okay, this isn't the worst thing that I've seen. This, like, gazebo structure is just really nice to build your portals off of. Most of the time, it's, like, really hard for me to watch runs because they just dig into the floor and lose a block of height, which is just wrong, but What were you gonna say?
Make sure like you have like preset hotbars for splits because like here you have like your boat or like I know I and some other runners have like boat in top left during fort split.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Um, yeah, so you just don't need to look in your inventory for it and waste a second.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or even just have it in your hotbar.
Or just get a sensitivity where you can just get green boat and just
Yeah, that's what I do, but like just in case I need to like clutch or something.
yeah. Well, yeah, but like I'm saying for boat eye specifically. Like if you have to boat clutch during boat eye, the seed something ain't right. Oh, word to this real quick. This is like the slowest way that you can go up here, by the way. So 1, 2, 3. Do we just mine up 3 every time? No, we mine out of reach. Okay, so every block that you break, you're not overlapping the cooldown for it. So how do I explain cooldown, Skip?
Um,
Like every time that you mine a block, like that breaking animation takes about 4 ticks to start again. It's the reason that we can't like insta mine blocks essentially.
mhm.
Um, and because of that, like every block that you're breaking while you're digging up is like adding on 4 every time. So if you break 3 and then pillar up 3, you have 4 ticks of time loss. But if you just break 1, place 1, you're going to be going up there slightly faster. It's like more mechanically intensive, but also not that difficult.
Yeah. If you need to, you can like offhand block so you don't have to be like switching, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think they race themselves with the off of the portal too.
Oh, true. He doesn't.
No,
He just
they
stares
don't.
ahead. That could unironically be the difference between getting caved more and not, especially in
Yeah,
mountains.
because this goes from like sub 12 pace or sub 10 or sub 11 pace maybe to like sub 10 pace. Oh,
Oh,
minus 50%.
isn't that just like a chunk or some shit off? Like
Yeah,
it's like a.
maybe.
Why can't I do math here?
No,
It's
it's
like an 80.
180 blocks. Or 100 and
Oh no,
maybe
I'm
even
no,
more
I'm
actually, yeah.
I am tripping. You're right.
1700. Yeah, this
Large
if
errors
that
though.
yeah, if you like push yourself up or whatever, like with a block like gravel or something, it goes from like sub 11 pace maybe to sub 10 pace with like a good end game, of course, but I don't know how the um
Death
and
reset.
yeah,
Yeah, like we don't have fire res going back down, so then it's just like, well, yeah, we just use the lava bucket real quick to like
true.
kill ourselves in game.
Or where you can be a goat and use TNT. I'm
No,
kidding, don't do that.
but in regular situation, yeah. No, here's the play. You TNT on top of the bed.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Break the bed. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Oh, hold on. Quick shout out to something. If you have 3 glowstone, it's better to craft, like, just go ahead and craft the anchor because you'll either find linear glowstone
Oh
and
yeah.
then you can use it, or you can just slap it down as you're building your portal, and this is especially helpful in Crimson, because respawn anchors are Hoglin repellent. So if you have a respawn anchor around you, Hoglins won't bother you. And it doesn't have to be charged either, by the way.
I think gravel also scares them too.
The fuck? No.
Yes, it does. I'm
Gravel
90%
gravel
sure.
scares Hoglins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about Hoglins. I'm stupid.
What the fuck? What, hold on. What
Wait,
does
are you
gravel
talking
scare?
Hoglins.
There's no way that gravel scares Hoglins.
Wait,
Okay,
I'm like 80%
nah.
sure.
Nah, I'm...
Let me do something.
Hold on. Hold on.
Minecraft wiki.
Yep. Shout out to Biddy. Hold on. Do I have... No, I don't. Hold on. Let me... I was fucking around in the route earlier. Give me a sec. Where's gravel? Sorry about the feedback. I need to just... Oh, shit. Gravel again. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here, dude. Here, piggy. Yep, terrified.
Wait.
How silly do you sound right now? However, hold on. Watch this, though. Just while we're in the practice map. Crazy. Anyway, craft your anchor. Sorry I had to do that to your region.
Nah, I'm still looking. I remember a screenshot. Maybe it was like a troll.
It could have been a fucking warped fungus nearby. Oh, hold on.
Shot of the Minecraft wiki.
There's actually no way that gravel scares Hoglins. Like, we just proved it. When did we eat our last salmon? Oh, on re-entry. You're also eating, like... Wait, what the hell? Am I goofy? Where did you get, like, multiple hearts? Oh, did you eat your salmon, actually? Is this just a ghost salmon? Yes, it was just a ghost salmon. Okay. No, like, he ate it, like, he got the benefits of it. It's just like a visual bug. I feel like you could soulscape this, no? No, you couldn't. You could, maybe. I have to think about it. But anyway, I'm curious to see how we're going to use this axe in the endgame.
Here's the thing. You don't.
I don't think you do, but I'm curious to see, like, the purpose behind it. And especially with, like, a 1700 block, like, blind. This is just free terrain, though, so it's probably going to be pretty quick. Oh my god, the prophecy, it's coming true. I see crimson. Are you just on chords?
Yeah, I think I just got mega trolled with the gravel. Fault for legendary bait.
I mean, at least you learned Hoglin repellent blocks today, I guess.
Oh my god, that's
no.
sad. That's sad. That's a pet.
Oh, that's a big pet. Yeah, I think the big feedback was the food stuff, which we yapped about incessantly. Well, I don't think it was incessant, but, like, you asked for it, right? What else? Yeah, you needed to do axe like you didn't even have to craft axe. It's just like inventory ordering in general. Everywhere from like inventory management to hotbar, like pre-selections to like just your processes down the entire game. I guess I don't know if that made sense, but that's just another big thing. Um, Damage mitigation is the like huge thing with the food conservation. Eating on time, like the excuse me, like the 3 hunger bars down for cod, or not for cod. Jesus, why do I think salmon is cod? Um, the 3 hunger bars down for salmon, 2.5 for cod, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's about it, right?